Hello, grade 4 pupils. Again, welcome to another episode of Valenzuela Live Mathematics 4, and we are now in quarter 4, week 6. I am teacher John Rubidi Insigne, your math teacher for today from Roberta de Jesus Elementary School. But before we start, I want you to type in the comment section below your name, school you are currently enrolled, and your subject teacher for your attendance. Are you ready, kids? That's great. Now, let us check if you are in good condition to learn again new mathematical skills for today. Are you comfortable in your study area? Do you have extra notebook or paper for your solutions and important notes? If yes, let us begin. At the end of the discussion, you should be able to interpret data presented in different kinds of bar graphs. For example, vertical or horizontal bar graph, single or double bars. Solves routine and non-routine problems using data presented in a single or double bar graph. But before we move on to our topic, let us review if you remember your past lesson about what is bar graph with this activity. You're going to identify what is being described in each item. Type the letter of the correct answer in the comment section below. Let us answer number 1. For item number 1, here is your question. It is a visual representation that uses bars to show comparison of data in a given category group. Is it letter A, pictograph, B, bar graph, or letter C, line graph? Type your answer in the comment section below. The correct answer is letter B. You are right. Let us answer question number 2. These are tools we can use to organize our data. Is it letter A, tally and frequency chart, B, numbers and pictures, or letter C, lines and bars? The correct answer is letter A. Great job, kids! Now let us answer question number 3. It tells you what the bar is all about. A, y-axis, B, x-axis, or letter C, title. If your answer is letter C, you are right. Now let us answer question number 4. It is also known as name line. It is usually written at the base of the graph. It shows the different items or data being compared. A, y-axis, B, x-axis, or letter C, title. If your answer is letter B, you are correct again. For your last question, let us answer question number 5. It is also known as the number line. It is a scale written at the left of the graph in units. It shows how many item or data is. A, y-axis, B, x-axis, or letter C, tally marks. The correct answer is letter A. Great job! Did you get all the correct answer? If yes, you are now ready for our next lesson and activities. For today's lesson, we're going to study about how to read and interpret data in a bar graph. Look at the given bar graph. This is an example of single vertical bar graph. This bar graph shows the monthly electric consumption of the Lisay family. Study the graph showing the data to answer the questions given. What is the title of the graph? The title of the graph is Monthly Electric Consumption of the Lisay family. The title of the graph usually found at the top or at the bottom of the graph. What month has the highest electric consumption of the Lisay family? The highest electric consumption is from the month of April with 260 kilowatt hour. What month has the lowest electric consumption of the Lisay family? The lowest electric consumption is from the month of February with 180 kilowatt hour. How many kilowatt hour were increased from the month of February to March? To solve, subtract kilowatt hour consumed in February, which is 180, to March, which is 240 kilowatt hour. 240 kilowatt hours minus 180 kilowatt hours equals 60 kilowatt hours. Therefore, there were 60 kilowatt hours increased from the month of February to March. What is the monthly average electric consumption of the Lisay family? To get the monthly average, add the kilowatt hours consumed of the Lisay family from December to April, then divide it by the total number you add, which is 5 months. Therefore, the average monthly electric consumption of the Lisay family is 224 kilowatt hours. If 1 kilowatt hour costs 5 pesos, how much is the generation charge of the Lisay family for the month of April? To solve, since 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 5 pesos, multiply 260 kilowatt hours to 5 pesos. Therefore, the generation charge of the Lisay family for the month of April is 1,300 pesos. Look at this bar graph. What did you notice? This is an example of double vertical bar graph. There are two colors, right? Did you see the legend below the graph? The blue bar stands for boys and the orange bar stands for girls. Take a look and let us study more on this graph about enrollment of pupils as they go from grade 1 to grade 6. How many more boys are there than girls enrolled in grade 1? First, look at the legend. In grade 1, there are 500 boys and there are 450 girls. To solve, subtract 450 girls to 500 boys. Therefore, there are 50 more boys than girls in grade 1. In what grade is the enrollment of boys and girls the same? What is the total enrollment in that grade? The grade level with the same enrollment is in grade 3. The total enrollment in grade 3 is 800. How many boys and how many girls enrolled in Santa Rosa Integrated School? To solve, add all the boys from grade 1 to grade 6, which is the color blue, and all the girls, which is color orange. Therefore, there are 2,250 boys and 2,060 girls enrolled in Santa Rosa Integrated School. How many more boys enrolled than girls in Santa Rosa Integrated School? To solve, subtract the total number of girls to the total number of boys. From the answer in question number 3, 2,250 boys minus 2,060 girls. Therefore, there are 190 more boys enrolled than girls in Santa Rosa Integrated School. How many pupils or how many more pupils enrolled in grade 1 than grade 6? To solve, subtract the total number of pupils in grade 6 to the total number of pupils in grade 1. Therefore, there are 420 more pupils enrolled in grade 1 than grade 6. I think you are now ready to answer the following set of activities. For your activity number 1, study the horizontal bar graphs given and type the answer for the questions that follow. For question number 1, what is the most favorite? Or what subject is the most favorite? Type your answer in the comment section below. The correct answer is math. Very good. Let us answer question number 2. What subject is the least favorite? If your answer is science, you are correct. How many students love math and science? If your answer is 14 pupils, keep it up. For question number 4 and number 5 and number 6, here is another given bar graph. For question number 6, what are the top 2 activities students love to do after school? You are correct. The top 2 activities they love to do after school are visit with friends and chat online. Can you answer this question number 5? What is the activity they don't usually do after school activities? That's right. The activity they don't usually do after school activities is school clubs. How many students wants to earn money after school activities? What is your answer? Very good. The answer is 44 students. Now let us answer activity number 2. Study the given vertical bar graph and answer the questions that follow. Type the letter of the correct answer in the comment section below. Here's your question number 1. How many pupils love to play soccer and baseball? A, 80 students. B, 85 students. C, 90 students. Or letter D, 95 students. The correct answer is letter C, 90 students. For question number 2, How many grade 4 pupils love swimming and basketball? A. 40 students. B. 45 students. C. 50 students. Or letter D. 55 students. If your answer is letter A, 40 students, you are correct. How many more grade 3 students love to play soccer and baseball than swimming and basketball? A. 15 students. B. 20 students. C. 25 students. Or letter D. 30 students. Now, what is your answer? Is it letter B? If it is letter B, you are great. Number 4. What is the most favorite sport based on bar graph? A. Soccer. B. Baseball. C. Swimming. Or letter D. Basketball. The most favorite sport based on the bar graph is letter A, soccer. Did you get the same answer? Very good. What sports has the same number of votes as their favorite sport? A. Soccer and basketball. B. Baseball and swimming. C. Swimming and soccer. Or letter D. Basketball and baseball. The correct answer is letter D. Basketball and baseball. Great job, kids, and congratulations! I hope you enjoy and learn from the activities you answered. Now, to sum up our activity today, remember that a bar graph is a drawing that uses bars to compare data in a given category or group. A bar graph can be horizontally or vertically. A double bar graph compares two sets of data. For your home learning tasks, if you have any questions to our topic today, your subject teacher will give you and accommodate you during your online follow-up discussions. That's for now, kids. Thank you for watching and participating in our activities. I hope you learn a lot from our discussions today. Again, I am Teacher Jan saying, stay safe and healthy. Goodbye.